Today on the channel, best of 2025 countdowns continue. In today's list, we're getting deluxe. We're getting with the extra large Marvel Legend figures of 2025.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another best of 2025 countdown. In today's video, we got a new countdown to the list, and I'm going to explain it here in a second, as we're counting down my top 5 deluxe Marvel Legend figures of 2025. Now, stick with me here, as years past, we've done a top 5 and maybe even a top 10 Build-A-Figure countdown on the channel. Well, we've seen Hasbro Marvel Legends really walk away from the Build-A-Figures in 2025, and it is what it is. But there's a lot of big figures that came out in 2025 from Marvel Legends, so I thought I would do a separate subset countdown top 5 of my top 5 deluxe figures of 2025. And you'll see once we get into the list what counts for this, and then I guess get your list together, put it in the comments down below. And as I always say in these countdowns, this is my list. It's 100% right. Your list could be 100% right as well. Just put it in the comments below. We're going to start at number 5, work our way to number 1. Number 1 being my absolute favorite deluxe Marvel Legend figure of 2025. So without further ado, let's kick it off at number 5. The countdown begins, of course, at number 5. And number 5, we go to the world of Spider-Man. Beautiful this time of year, with a lot of twists and turns each and every year, and a few deluxe figures along the way. But the number 5 selection for me is not necessarily what I first think of with the character. However, there's no doubt a cool figure is a cool figure. And at number 5, we're going to Spider-Man, the game, for the Deluxe Venom, a big oversized Venom. And Venom is one of those characters, kind of like the Incredible Hulk, that is really depicted, depending on the artist, TV show, movie, whatever it may be, in this case, video game, how they depict the size of the character. And obviously, a little bit bigger than your average Venom in this game here. But a very fun figure, different hands that really are very expressive, a very expressive head and mouth, especially with the slime piece, spit piece, whatever you want to call it, that slides in there. That's something new, that's something different. And I'm a huge Venom guy at the end of the day. Me and Todd, we go way back to the Venom days. I got to show you some of these Venom comics from the early Venom days. I don't know if you know anything about them, Todd, but I'll try to fill you in later. Maybe you don't, maybe you don't. I'm guessing you don't know anything about it. But Venom here for Marvel Legends, the deluxe version, comes in at number 5. For the number 4 selection in the top 5 countdown, for the first time, but definitely not the last time in the best of 2025 list this year, we enter the Gamerverse from Hasbro Marvel Legends. And number 4, a bit of a deep cut, maybe, depends where you look at it, but we go to the Gamerverse, we go to Marvelverse Capcom, we go to Gargantos, of course, a big squid, octopus-like character, a mythological being, a crazy figure, and way different than anything else we've ever received from Marvel Legends. Very cool. I still don't even know where I'm going to put this. It's just sitting on my desk. Not sure where I'm going to put this in my collection. I'll figure it out eventually. But a big, beefy figure, tentacles, got an eyeball that you can move to different positions. There is a lot to like about this. By no means a favorite character of mine. By no means something I've always wanted in action figure form. But then you get it in your hand, you see how cool it is. It's hard to deny that this is a great figure, and that's why it comes in. Number 4. We've hit the halfway point of the countdown. You got your list together. Put it in the comments down below. And don't forget to like the video while you're here. Always helps the channel when you give it the old thumbs up. But here we are at number 3. And number 3 was an interesting one. We had to wait a year for this, and it was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. And I really do think it was worth the wait, especially since we didn't have to pay until it shipped, which I like that new phenomenon Hasbro and others have been starting. Who's at number 3? Well, we go to the world of Fantastic Four. We go to the Dragon Man. The Dragon Man, when I think of him, I go back to the old school Toy Biz line of the early 90s Fantastic Four. But this one blows that one away, as this is a big, beefy, deluxe figure. Very, very cool. I am here for this. This is a lot funner than I thought it would be. I love the movable mouth, some great accessories, even some glasses with him. A pretty wild figure, all things considered. Very fun, very happy I picked it up, and he comes in at number 3 in the best of countdown. We've hit the number 2 spot in the countdown, and let me tell you, number 1 and number 2, definitely a game time decision. I keep going back and forth, but you got to make a decision once and for all eventually, and that's what we did right here. As number 2 selection, a recent figure entering the collection just a couple of days ago as I'm filming this. What is number 2? Well, we go to X-Men 97. We go to the Hasbro Pulse exclusive, made to order, Sentinel. Now, I'm a big Sentinel guy. I talked about it in the review. I love the Sentinels. I've always enjoyed the Sentinels. I've collected basically every single Sentinel that's ever been made except one, and I knew I had to have this one. Now, a little of the shine personally worn off on this one, as apparently Hasbro forgot to send me my second one. I'm still dealing with Hasbro. I think we're on day number 6, waiting to hear an answer back, as my package said it was supposed to be 22 pounds. Obviously, these were 11 pounds each, as I did wear the package. So missing that Sentinel, paid for 2 Sentinels. Hopefully they make it right. Hopefully I get that second Sentinel. But man, oh man, it is very fun. I don't know if it is as good as the HasLab one, but the price point a little bit different, the size a little bit different, kind of a different universe in some ways. But when I close my eyes and I think of Sentinels and I think of their colors, this is the color path I think of. Just very fun to get this. I ordered 2. Hopefully I get 2. But man, I would have loved to have 3 or 4 of these. Who knows? Maybe one day in the future. But a fun figure. A big deluxe figure. The biggest figure of the year as far as Marvel Legends go. The Sentinel comes in at number 2, which means there can only be one. What is my number 1 deluxe Marvel Legends figure of 2025? Well, stay tuned. The time has come. It's time to select the number 1 Marvel Legends deluxe figure of 2025 as voted by me. As usual, this is my list, so it's 100% right. Your list could be 100% right. Put it in the comments down below. As I said, don't forget to like the video on your way out. On your way out, or do it right now. I don't care. But here we are at number 1. And number 1, we go to the Gamerverse line once again, from one of my absolute all-time favorite characters in the Marvel Universe. Yes, I said it, characters in the Marvel Universe. A villain, sometimes an occasional hero, a relative of one Professor X. We're going to the Gamerverse. We're going to the Deluxe Juggernaut. And this is basically when I close my eyes and I think of Juggernaut, this is what I think of. And it reminds me once again to that iconic Toy Biz line once upon a time, as we all remember the first ever Juggernaut from Toy Biz. Great figure. I loved it. It had a lot of playability. But when we got the second Juggernaut, that was where I was like, wow, we do a step into the future. This is amazing. And that's where I'm at with Juggernaut. The Build-A-Figures and the 2-pack with Colossus before, great, respectable figures, but this is what we were looking for, and that is why he comes in at number 1 for me, is this is what I've been looking for from Marvel Legends, a bigger deluxe, more movability, more of what I think in my mind's eye of Juggernaut. Just a fabulous, fabulous figure. Very happy this came out, and I was very pleased with this one. And dare I say, this is actually the sleeper of the list, and it's very rare that the sleeper figure is number 1, but I never knew how good this would be until I got it in hand. I know people got gripes with all these lists and everybody else's, but I know at the end of the day, it's my list, so it is 100% right. But this Juggernaut just barely edging out the Sentinel in an amazing figure. Happy to have this in the collection. So Juggernaut going to take the top spot in my 2025 Marvel Legends Deluxe countdown. But what's your spot look like? What's your countdown look like? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, put them in order. That's the hard part. That is the fun part. Like the video, as I said, subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. Patreon YouTube channel memberships available if that is your thing. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for another Best of 2025 list, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?